各位，我们又回来了刚才的现场直播。今天
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our Ukrainian friends will be presenting to you their one last song for today. And if you have a minute, please come and share them. Do you have just one last song to share with you?
今天这个活动呢是香港活动呢和Ukraine 的 protest 是放在一块儿了。所以他们先刚开始的是那个。
It's a new song in Ukrainian.
Yes. Group творчі.
Can't say it because it's in Ukrainian.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. О, Боже.
他们今天有独立的活动啊，今天因为 Ukraine 刚开始。
Розім'яти неможливо вільних, десь у полях розгулявся вітер, чує зараз, моляться всім світом. Боремося та усіх поборемо, летять кулі, а як міцно стоїмо. Боремося та усміхнулися світи, за свободу поєднались голоси.
今天的活动，他们以活动是1点钟开始，所以我们来得偏早。今天主要是他们刚开始是支持 Ukraine。
Ми один за одного сумнів, не лишили жодного, моя земля, повна сміливих людей. Я всередині відчуваю силу, бути нарізно, а тепер єдині, десь у полях нас співає вітер волю.
就他们今天的一些活动的主题啊，这是英文写的。Limbo Friendship Bridge， 大概是他们就是香港要 protect， 就是因为诺丁汉呢和宁波是一个 friendship city， 那么在诺丁汉大学也有那个孔子学院啊 ，Confucian Institute， 所以呢，他主要是想通过 stop association with Chinese government， 今天他们的一个活动。
Okay, our event is going to start any minutes now, and today is not just the united front between the Hong Kong people.
我们过去看看他们现在马上开始了。
That year of Chinese Communist Party brutal crackdown of the student-led movement for democracy in Tiananmen Square back in 1989, and the totalitarianism never ends. As you have seen, Russia's invasion of Ukraine is still going on, and the innocent family, they're still fleeing their homeland.
Relationship with the city in China, because Nottingham City has.
再去过看那个 poster， 然后我们再回来这里，大概还有一会儿才能开始。就是现在是在介绍一下，今天是六四嘛，它的 What is 1989 Tiananmen Square Massacre， 就是关于六四的一些介绍，主要是给西方人介绍的英文版的。然后介绍一下2019年的香港活动啊 ，Hong Kong Movement， 对吧？这大家很多都知道了。今天还来了蛮多香港就在诺丁汉的香港人啊。这个广场呢是诺丁汉的 Old Market Square， 是他们的城市中心。这个是他们的 Old Council House， 大概有几百年历史了。因为你看到今天这个地方是 Queen 嘛 ，Queen 的 birthday， Queen's Jubilee Birthday， 所以呢，它就是一个皇冠在这里。
你去到我哋揾我哋工作人員咧，咁你都可以作為我哋文宣嘅一位成員嘅，咁你到時就歡迎去嚟揾我哋啦。咁我哋今日主要嗰個活動咧，我哋除咗有今日嘅六四嘅史實啦，裏面一啲嘅歷史嘅資料之外咧，咁我哋咧亦都係有獻花啦，亦都係有咧係電子版簽名，咁主要就係咧就去 lobby Nottingham 嘅 City Council 咧，就係同極權國家嘅城市咧，就係要decouple 啦。咁啊，大家咧就可以去到我哋個 counter 嗰度簽名嘅。
Really? And all she did was want a big sum of money and she got it. Still want to create an island.
Testing。
要大翻啲咁可能。要落佢出去嘅時候一齊威。
大幾
Yeah.
你介唔介意用呢一個？Do you mind to strap it on because people don't know you're a journalist?
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just because a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just give it back to me after
Okay,
you finish.
sure. Thank you. No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, our event is going to start soon. Today it marks a very special day. Hong Kong people and Ukrainian will stand in this united front in solidarity against totalitarian rule still existing in the world. And we'll be having history telling and also petition and also the floral tribute, to the victims suffered from political oppression in mainland China 33 years ago. So if you're ready for our 2 minutes to inspire with us, please come and join us at 1 o'clock.
这是一个这样的 poster。 这个可以看一下。这个跟那个 Ukraine 活动，有点合在一块儿。Easy, they will help you if you don't know.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Would you like to
有方面已經係超過3個月啦。咁我哋係需要咧，所有人咧係聯手咧去對抗極權啦。咁咧就係唔可以咧係再同呢一啲嘅極權咧扯上關係嘅。咁所以咧，我哋今日咧係邀請大家咧嚟到呢一度，係可以咧除咗紀念六四呢一件事件啦嘅獻花之外咧，咁亦都咧希望咧大家咧可以幫手咧簽呢個聯署嘅。咁我哋呢個聯署咧就係希望咧同寧波咧脱離呢個姊妹關係。咁喺諾定咸咧本身咧喺烏克蘭戰火一開始嘅時候咧，咁諾定咸嘅市政局咧已經咧係同俄羅斯嘅明斯克啦，同埋白俄羅斯嘅多達克爾咧，就係多達克爾咧，就已經係斷絕咗姊妹城市嘅關係。咁咧亦都係可以咧同寧波咧去斷絕關係嘅。咁我哋咧係唔應該咧再咧助紂為虐咧咁樣去支持一啲極權嘅統治啦。咁所以咧我都希望咧大家都可以踴躍啲嚟參與啦，幫手簽一個聯署。咁我哋咧會喺6月12號嘅時候咧就會去交呢個聯署俾諾定咸嘅市政局嘅。多謝大家。
Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a very joyful Jubilee holidays, and UK has been enjoying, a free world and freedom of speech and freedom of press, and this is not taken for granted. As today also marks the 33rd anniversary a brutal crackdown of the student-led pro-democracy movement back in China, and it was the June 4 massacre. So we were here to remember those victims and all those students who fought for freedom. On June 4 massacre, it is entirely a student-led social demonstration in Beijing from April to June 1989. It sparked off after the death of the pro-reform general secretary of the Chinese Communist Party. His name is Hu Yaobang, and he died in April 1989, where massive crowds gathered for his memorial event. Alongside pervasive inflation, corruption, highly restricted access of young minds into the political participation, student protesters that call for democratic reform, ruling parties' accountability, and also freedom of the press and speech. At the peak of the protest, there were about 1 million people assembled in Tiananmen Square. The protest started on 15th of April and were forcibly suppressed on June 4, when the CCP government declared martial law and deployed the People's Liberation Army. They are the armed troops backed by a tank convoy to fire at the demonstrators and civilians who barricaded the route into Tiananmen Square. Hong Kong, where we're from, we used to enjoy press and speech freedom, used to hold annual candlelight vigil for June 4. Sadly, the event had been entirely debilitated by national security law enforced in 2020 and was banned ever since. What's more, organizer was forced to be disbanded, chairman behind bars for incitement charges. June 4 Museum was made outlaw and closed. Even religious event to commemorate June 4 victims is now not allowed in Hong Kong. The once pro-democracy international city is being subdued, and collective memories to rally justice
have to be erased. And that's why we are here to raise the international awareness that June 4 will never be forgotten. Let's not forget about the bloody handprints of the totalitarian regime from history to this date. As we see, Ukrainian invasion by Russia is still not over yet, and people are still suffering. Innocent lives are being taken away, and people fleeing homeland every day.
喺呢一個英女王登基70週年嘅慶典咧，咁我哋本應咧係好開心嘅。咁我哋喺呢一度能夠嚟到英國有一個自由嘅發言嘅權利啦。咁我可以喺度同大家講説話啦。咁咧亦都咧可以同大家一齊慶祝呢個英女王登基咧，其實咧真係唔係必然嘅。咁我相信大家都知道啦。喺維園嗰度咧，已經唔可能再有六四集會啦。咁所以我哋嚟到諾定咸咧，就要延續呢一個六四集會嘅安排。咁我哋今日會有獻花嘅活動啦，咁亦都咧有係簽聯署嘅活動。我哋咧係唔可以咧俾歷史咧係俾遺忘嘅。我哋係需要咧保留住歷史啦，唔可以咧俾其他人咧去洗走呢個抹走呢一個歷史啦，或者係講大話咁樣嘅。咁講翻呢個六四嘅事件啦。咁六四嘅事件咧本身咧就喺北京嚟講咧係大學生以靜坐嘅開始去安排呢一個嘅集會。咁佢哋咧都係咧最主要咧係因為受到胡耀邦逝世嘅影響啦。咁咧就係嚟到天安門廣場。希望咧可以有一個民主嘅改革，希望咧由胡耀邦同意嘅領導底下咧係可以延續佢哋嘅民主，因為當年咧民主改革咧係非常之熾烈嘅。咁咧雖然民主係當時係嘗試去改革啦，咁但係咧貪污依然係好嚴重。咁所以年青嘅一代咧，即係好多嘅大學生咧，都走出嚟，希望咧就正式咧係去有民主嘅改革，希望咧呢一個共產黨咧能夠負起責任，去洗走嗰個corruption。咁咧就希望咧係大家可以支持民主。咁喺最高峰嘅時期咧，係有超過100萬人咧喺呢一個天安門廣場嘅。當時嘅靜坐咧係由4月15號開始，咁大家咧都係以和平嘅方式去集會，有人絕食，有人靜坐，但係絕對咧係冇暴力嘅事件嘅。咁只可惜咧喺6月3號晚，即係6月4號朝早嘅凌晨時段咧，咁咧共產黨政府就宣布戒嚴。然之後咧就使出佢嘅軍隊，使出佢嘅坦克，用武力咁樣鎮壓天安門廣場。當時咧係有超過數千人咧係受傷嘅。咁當年喺香港嘅我哋咧，都係仍然係有言論自由同埋新聞自由嘅。咁當年喺香港好多記者都係咧偷偷地咧運啲片過嚟，即係由大陸運啲片過嚟香港。咁咧，但係好可惜啦嚇，我哋香港咧都遭遇到不測啦。喺2019年嘅時候咧，我哋嘅社會運動，以至到國安法嘅生效，咁咧我哋嘅民主女神就被拆啦，我哋嘅國殤之柱被拆啦，我哋6四集會亦都唔可以進行啦。咁而家咧連咧天主教教區嘅彌撒咧，亦都已經取消咗啦。咁我哋喺度唯一可以做嘅咧，就係延續集會，延續呢一個歷史。我哋咧要將呢個歷史咧世世代代咁樣相傳落去，唔可以被遺忘嘅。咁今日希望大家嚟到可以將你嘅心意獻上，白花我哋嗰邊有個祭壇，咁希望大家可以聊表一下即係自己嘅情緒啦嚇。咁另外咧，亦都咧係希望大家可以做一個聯署嘅。
Okay, so we're calling for action today.
If today is your first time to learn about the June 4 massacre, so please feel free to walk around our exhibition area to grasp more historical details about the whole history. And number 2, there is a floral tribute next to the tent over there to remember the lost lives of June 4 massacre. So if you have a minute, please stop by and pay the floral tribute to the victims. And number 3, if you want to say no to the totalitarian regime, which is still smashing human rights on a daily basis, please sign our petition to Nottingham Council to sever twinning city with Ningbo, the CCP city. As you may have known, Nottingham City Council has already ended links with Krasnodar in Russia and also Minsk and Belarus since March 2022 in response to Russian invasion of Ukraine. Last but not the least, please let your family and friends know the messages you heard today. Coinciding with Queen Elizabeth's Jubilee holiday, we always remember how the Queen stood for freedom in solidarity with the people, right from Prince's time to the throne. Happy Jubilee holidays. In God, blessed are the righteous. Thank you.
Okay.
大家咧過到嚟我哋呢一度啦，大家都見到呢個帳幕裏邊啦嚇，我哋咧喺周圍咧都係已經張貼咗咧中國大陸同埋俄羅斯嘅關係啦。咁啊，今日咧我哋有烏克蘭嘅集會亦都係喺埋一齊啦。我哋係團結一致咧，一齊對抗呢個極權嘅。咁所以咧，我哋俾大家睇到咧，我哋有啲資訊性嘅資料，希望大家咧可以了解多啲究竟中國同埋我哋點樣啦。就衝昏頭腦啦！我哋都係要記住呢個歷史，咁咧希望咧大家咧都可以咧係嚟到支持我哋啦。咁除此之外咧，我哋喺嗰邊台上面咧都有幾個 iPad 嘅，或者咧你亦都可以用自己嘅電話啦。咁咧就scan 咗我哋嘅 QR code， 咁咧就係支持我哋咧去簽名聯署，希望咧落地係市政局咧可以同唔多斷絕關係。咁喺2020年咧，國嘅人權委員組織投票嘅時候咧，竟然咧係投票咧，俄羅斯繼續留喺呢個聯合國人權組織。咁喺佢入侵人哋嘅時候，我哋點解會支持佢留喺呢一個人權組織咧？何來人權可言咧？係咪啊？咁所以咧，我哋好希望大家齊心一致咁樣對抗極權嘅。
As you all may know, Hong Kong is no longer the Hong Kong that it used to be.
and Hong Kong cannot carry the torch of remembering June 4 massacre that happened 33 years ago in Tiananmen Square, mainland China. And when we are bringing the light, the vigil light, to every part of the world to help to let people remember how these university students, they fought for freedom, they fought for democracy. If you have a minute, please stop by and share minutes with us.
I didn't want I've already done that one.
Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
俾我，你俾輕俾。
Commission
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Jubilee holidays. Today is a special day. We're not here just to celebrate the Jubilee. And do you reckon Queen Elizabeth, she's a defender of freedom? Well, freedom cannot be taken for granted, you know, in some parts of the world. So today, Hong Kong people are standing in solidarity with Ukrainian people as a united front to say no to the totalitarian rule.
Just remind you again, because a lot of people doesn't like it.
Russian invasion of Ukraine is still going on. And today also marks the 33rd year of the brutal crackdown of student-led movement by the Chinese Communist Party back in 1989. If you haven't heard of it, here's some brief history about the incident. June 4 massacre was a student-led social demonstration in Beijing during April to June 1989. It was sparked off after the death of the pro-reform general secretary of the Chinese Communist Party, and his name is Hu Yaobang, in April 1989, where massive crowds gathered for his memorial event. Alongside pervasive inflation, corruption, highly restricted access of young minds into political participation, student protesters that call for democratic reform, ruling parties' accountability, and freedom of the press and speech. At the peak of the protest, there were about 1 million people assembled in the square. The protest started on the 15th of April and were forcibly suppressed on June 4th, when the Chinese Communist Party government declared martial law and deployed the People's Liberation Army, the armed troops, backed by tank convoy, to fire at the demonstrators and civilians who barricaded the route into Tiananmen Square. The protest started on 15th of April and were forcibly suppressed. finally, you know what happened. There are many students who lost their lives to fight for freedom. Hong Kong, where we used to enjoy high level of press and speech freedom, we used to hold candlelight vigil for the June 4 massacre every year. And sadly, the event had been entirely debilitated by the national security law enforced in 2020 and was banned ever since. What's more, organizers were forced to be disbanded, chairman behind bars for incitement charges. June 4 Museum was made outlawed and closed. Even religious event to commemorate June 4 victims is now not allowed. The once pro-democracy international city is being subdued, and collective memories to rally justice have to be erased. Let's not forget about the bloody handprints of the totalitarian regime from history to this day. As we see, Ukrainian invasion by Russia is still not over yet. Innocent lives are being taken away, and people fleeing their homeland every day. So now we call for action today. Yes, we do have a call for action. If today is the first time you learn about June 4 massacre, please feel free to walk around our exhibition area to my right to grasp more historical facts about the whole history. And number two, we hold a floral tribute next to the tent there, over there. We have prepared the flowers and let us remember the lost lives of the June 4 massacre. And number three, if you want to say no to the totalitarian regime like we do, the totalitarian regime which is still smashing human rights on a daily basis, please sign a petition to Nottingham Council to sever twinning city with Ningbo, the CCP city. As you may have all known, Nottingham City Council has already ended links with Krasnodar in Russia and Minsk in Belarus since March 2022 in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Last but not the least, please let your family and friends know the messages you've heard today. Coinciding with the Queen Elizabeth Jubilee holiday, we always remember how the Queen stood for freedom in solidarity with people, right from her princess time to the throne. Happy Jubilee holidays, and in God, blessed are the righteous. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I'm live streaming the event. This is the media for the Epoch time. We'd like to say something about your feeling about this activity. I can put you to the camera. Okay. So yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel to this event? Have you heard about Tiananmen massacre?
I think it's very good to highlight what's going on in
Yeah.
China. I think a lot of people didn't know that.
Yes.
All those facts and the statistics and the graphs.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant to stand up for what you believe in, and particularly on this day, commemorate our freedom. We'd like freedom for everyone else. And I agree with the petition to stop Nottingham City Council being twinned with Chinese citizens.
Okay, thank you. The many Hong Kong people moved to the UK because they hold the BNO passport and because it's current situation in Hong Kong. Do you have anything to want to say to them?
Well, I'd say, it's a shame that you felt that you had to come here. Hope you like it here, but let's hope one day Hong Kong will be as free as it used to be.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day.
咁我相信咧，大家咧都覺得咁樣係一件好可惜嘅事啦。咁所以我哋就將呢一個悼念嘅活動咧，就帶到嚟諾定咸呢一度。咁我哋可以延續呢一個悼念嘅集會。咁而家咧喺天主教教區咧都已經咧取消埋嗰個彌撒啦。咁冇辦法啦，我哋只能夠係喺海外嘅香港人繼續為六四作出悼念咯。
咧，我哋嚟到呢一度有一個帳幕啦，咁大家會喺帳幕附近咧都會見到圍住咗有一啲歷史嘅資料。咁大家知道中國同埋俄羅斯嗰個極權霸權幾咁可惡嚇。咁我哋呢度有好多資料性嘅資料，咁啊大家都可以嚟參考一下啦，亦都可以咧講解俾身邊嘅人聽，亦都可以咧趁呢個機會咧講俾我哋嘅下一代聽啦。我哋咧唔可以遺忘六四嘅，我哋一定要將呢個史實咧係帶俾下一代，俾以後嘅人咧都知道有呢件事。如果唔係咧，極權就會將歷史洗去㗎啦。我哋係唔能夠抹走歷史。咁無論咧幾咁大風嚇，我哋都會支持住嘅。咁啊，大家可以如果有帶白花嚟嘅，可以去到祭壇嗰度獻上你嘅白花啦。咁如果大家想支持我哋嘅咧，咁仲可以做啲咩咧？就可以為我哋簽上聯署啊！我哋咧而家咧係申請咗一個聯署，希望得到大家嘅支持，就係希望諾定咸市政局同呢一個寧波斷絕姊妹關係。咁諾定咸市政局咧喺俄羅斯入侵烏克蘭嘅時候咧，就已經咧主動提出同白俄羅斯啦，同埋俄羅斯嘅首都咧就係斷絕姊妹關係。咁中國大陸咧一向都係支持俄羅斯嘅，咁我希望咧大家都可以一樣嚟支持諾定咸城市同寧波斷絕姊妹關係。我哋唔需要咧同極權做朋友㗎，我哋咧係應該要對抗極權。咁今日我哋嚟到呢一度咧，除咗有我哋香港人之外咧，其實咧亦都有烏克蘭嘅朋友啦。咁我哋係會支持烏克蘭，咁同樣地咧，佢哋都支持我哋。咁我哋所有人民咧，其實都係希望有和平嘅生活。咁所以咧，係大家係會互相支持嘅。咁我希望大家嚟到支持簽署聯署，同埋咧同我哋身邊嘅朋友講返呢一個史實，讓呢個歷史咧繼續延續落去。多謝大家。
各位今日參與嘅同鄉咧，即係其實咧，我哋係會有大會嘅攝影師咁樣會影今日嘅集會嘅情況啦。咁大家唔需要擔心嘅，因為咧我哋所有係 go public 嘅所有嘅相片嗰啲咧人樣咧，我哋都會模糊咗佢嘅，所以大家係可以放心。
Hello, sir. I'm live streaming this activity from the media. It's called Epoch Time.
Right.
Would you like to say something about this event? Would you like to talk about your feeling?
Nah, I'm okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Cheers.
So thank you.
咁另外仲有節目預告喎，又係同鄉資訊預告。咁我哋咧喺612咧，我哋同樣都會有612嘅遊行嘅。咁時間咧就係下晝1點到4點。咁如果你想未收到資料嘅話咧，你可以嚟揾我哋啦。咁我哋再俾詳細資料俾你啦。嚇！咁我哋大家都記得612咩料啦，係咪啊？但係如果612大家記得金鐘嘅情況，大家都會記得有咩事發生嘅。咁所以612咧，我哋仍要記住呢啲日子嘅。 補充一下612。
612咧，我哋都係1點至4點嘅。咁啊，我哋係喺呢一度出發嘅都係嚇，咁所以大家咧都係嚟呢度集合先啦。咁我哋咧嗰日咧就會係遞交請願信啦，即係話咧將今日咧我哋收集到都唔係淨係今日啦，當然我相信有啲朋友已經係喺之前已經簽咗聯署㗎啦。咁我哋咧就會將咧請願信啦，連埋咧我哋嘅聯署咧，就喺612當日咧就邀請咗咧2個 councillor 過嚟咧，就係即係2個市政局嘅議員啦，就過嚟咧接收咁樣嘅。咁希望咧就將我哋嘅請願咧，即係個意思就話俾佢哋聽。咁佢哋咧亦都會咧帶翻去個議會嗰度嘅。咁啊，佢哋已經覆咗我哋 email 話係會帶翻議會㗎啦。咁所以咧，其實咧我哋做嘅嘢咧係有可能咧係可以被肯定嘅。咁所以希望咧大家多啲支持。咁我哋咧要有多啲簽名咧，先至可以咧令到咧佢哋明白到咧，我哋好多人都係有咁樣嘅意願嘅。咁咧，如果你唔簽名咧，其實咧佢哋就唔會知道其實你都係想支持噶嘛，係嘛？咁所以希望多啲人可以支持啦。我哋係唔需要同極權做朋友㗎，我哋係需要對抗極權。如果唔係咧，我哋就唔會有和平嘅生活，係嘛？咁所以希望咧大家多啲支持我哋啦。咁同埋咧，我哋喺6月12號嘅時候咧，就再係1點鐘嘅時候喺呢度集合嚇。咁另外咧，我哋喺6月11號咧，亦都有一個係6·4嘅舞台劇嘅公映嘅喎，唔知大家有冇留意到啦？咁喺咧大陸嗰度咧係唔可以提及6·4嘅，咁所以咧6·4呢一個日子咧就轉咗為5月35號。咁5月35號咧呢一個日子咧就係其實咧係有一套舞台劇，咁當年咧就喺香港上映咗啦。咁我當年都有睇喎，唔知大家有冇睇過咧？咁咧呢一個嘅舞台劇咧就係得到咧導演嘅同意咧，就係安排咗咧係現場錄影咗。咁所以咧有一個錄影嘅版本，其實咧之前已經喺網上面咧播放過㗎啦。咁我哋咧亦都好榮幸啦嚇，得到佢嘅同意咧，就帶到嚟英國啦。咁可以咧喺Bonington Theatre 即係Arnold嗰度咧就係上映。咁係喺6月11號嘅晏晝2點鐘嗰度上映嘅。咁喺 Bonington Theatre 嗰個網頁咧就已經可以係買飛嘅。咁而家咧仲係有飛嘅。咁希望咧大家多多支持。咁未睇嘅咧就可以去睇啦。咁嗰套戲係講啲咩嘅咧？就係講2個老人家嘅。咁2個老人家咧係受到呢個6·4嘅影響，咁對佢嘅生活係有啲咩轉變咧？咁樣，咁佢當年佢有個仔係喺6·4過咗身。咁究竟佢個仔點解會過身咧？咁樣，咁希望咧大家咧都可以多多支持咧，係呢一套舞台劇。咁咧呢個舞台劇咧就係喺即係代我哋去發聲，因為我哋咧好多時咧唔能夠咧大聲咁樣講6月4號啦，其實亦都係代表緊咧中國人民講嘢㗎，因為中國人民咧亦都係唔可以咧喺網上面打6·4嘅，咁所以我哋先會改咗名咧，大家都會明白啦。我哋而家就叫佢做5月35啦，咁希望大家多多支持啦。咁如果咧係唔知道係點樣買飛啊，咁可以過嚟揾我哋啦，我哋工作人員都會知道㗎嚇。咁可以或者去到 Bonington Theatre 嗰度咧，就係個網頁已經可以即場買飛㗎啦嚇，而家已經開賣緊㗎啦，多謝大家。
I heard about Tiananmen massacre in 1989, about this June, the 4th June.
Yes, I was in Italy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm live streaming because I'm doing this work for Epoch, this media. Would you like to say something for our audience?
Yes, my English is poor.
It's okay.
I remember very well. No?
Yeah. So now this nearly I think this year's the 33rd anniversary. Today is 4th June. So the Hong people normally have a marching band in Hong Kong, but now Hong Kong does not have this. They are now under control of Communist Party. They don't lose their freedom to do so. So they come here to organize this event. How do you feel this? Do you have any? You want to say something about this to our audience?
I know it's important. It's important to show, to remember the massacre, because many China young people they don't know about this.
Yeah.
Very well. When I was in Italy, the TV show the fighting in Tiananmen. I remember very well.
Okay.
In '89.
Yeah.
I remember the icon, the young man.
Yeah. Oh, standing up from the tank.
Against tank, no?
Yeah. This famous thing, famous.
It's very famous.
Yeah. Very good. So yeah. Hello, ladies. I'm actually live streaming this event. I'm working for the part-time this Epoch time. We like to say something to the people here. It's Hong Kong people. How do you feel today's event? Because I will. They say something event is related to Ukraine, but actually today is the 4th June, and 33 years ago, the Tiananmen massacre happened. The students in the Tiananmen Square in Beijing, they were killed because they want to against the corruption in the government. Would you like to say something about that?
Yeah, I think they say we've got the same enemy. Yeah, I've got the same enemy, and we should stay together. And we are grateful for your support, and we also support you as well.
Yeah. Okay.
It's wonderful to see so many people in one place, and that it is not just our country.
Okay.
I think it is quite important so that the world community understands the level of danger coming out of one place, and that we all stand together, side by side, in fighting that. So thank you for coming here today and
thank you.
Sharing this space with us.
Good. Yeah. So many people come from Hong Kong. So they actually, because the Hong Kong no longer a place of freedom. the Communist Party in China, they take over many things, so they don't have any freedom in terms of talk about their own feelings. So, how do you want to say something to the Hong Kongese, to Hong Kong people moved here?
Yeah.
Do you want to say something?
So that they move.
Yeah, they move from Hong Kong to live here because Hong Kong no longer Hong Kong used to be, which a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
Now they don't have freedom anymore.
And you cannot like stand like Ukrainian. You wouldn't survive even. Yeah, because like we had our Maidan, and then we fight for our freedom. You don't have that choice, do you?
Okay.
Like you got dictatorship, and probably that's why you don't.
Okay. Yeah, similar things, similar situation, I think. Yeah. Good. Good.
Stay strong.
Yes, stay strong.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.